So again, this is Lauren with COSIGN Magazine checking in with the R&B great, Grammy-nominated Ginuwine. Thank you for taking our call today. We're very excited to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to have this interview and express myself.
Yes. Yeah, so thank you again. So I want to jump right into it. I know that you're on tour right now, and you're back on the road, 20 years of a career right now. So what's the reception been like from the fans for you being back on the road right now?
So far, so good. It's been 22 years. We came out in 96. Yeah,
right.
Girl, you better give me my 2 years. Don't
fact check me. I'm sorry.
No, thank you. No, it's been great. We've been on the road. I'm pretty much gone every weekend, and it's just a blessing for me, like, to be in the business as long as I have, and to be gone every weekend and still be doing shows and just having fun, traveling, and just living my life.
Right. Is it still as crazy, when you think about Ginuwine, you think about you're a family man now, but you think about Ginuwine in the 90s and the early 2000s. You're a sex symbol. So is it still crazy?
Yeah.
Do you have women throwing panties at the stage, and how are you balancing that?
Oh my God! I mean, it's accepted and it's appreciated, of course. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say don't do it, but it's definitely appreciated. I love the ladies when they show their appreciation and love for me. But yeah, like I said, 22 years. I mean, I never thought I'd still be here. I was always hoping, but you read stories and you see stories and you just look and be like, man, maybe it's over this year. And then it happens for you again, and you just continue to keep pushing on and hoping everybody continues to accept you and appreciate you, and that's what I'm doing now. Now they list me as a legend, so I mean that's a great thing. I every time I meet somebody, a youngin', they be like, "Oh my God, this is a legend" and all that, and I don't look at myself like that, but they do it. And appreciate
you don't?
Not at all. I don't look at myself like that.
So let me ask you this. So the question, the big R&B question right now is, who's the king of R&B? And of course, I would throw your name into that conversation. But who are the kings of R&B in your eyes?
Well, you know what? That's like a
I'm sure
crazy question, really, because it's like there is no king of R&B. You got people that's been successful more than others, but there is no king of R&B, because it's R&B is so it's too many differentiations of R&B. You know what I mean? You got soul, you got pop, you got R&B, you got blues, you got everything. Everybody has their own niche, and whoever is at the top of their game, they're the best at it. You got Bruno Mars, you got Neo, you got Usher, you got myself, you got. I mean, if I had to just say who a king was, I mean, I would have to say two, and the two of my kings is Michael Jackson and Prince. So, to me, there's too many variations of R&B for someone to be crowned king. I love Lil Jacquees. I just talked to him 2 days ago. He was on a video shoot, gave me love, said he loved me, and he gave me a big shout out on his new project. And so, like I told him, I said, you're supposed to think that way. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he got the internet roaring right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when he said it. And so I was like, you're on the right track. You're supposed to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays, because anything you say is just put out there within the seconds that you say it because of social media. So I told him, I mean, you're doing the right thing. But now, since you said it, you got to back that up. You can't just say it. You gotta back that up with hits and smashes and all that kind of stuff. And I love my little brother Chris Brown. I love Jacquees. I love a lot of the cats that always give me love and say that I influenced them too. You know what I mean? So, but for me, there is no king of R&B because there's too many different variations of it. You know, the person that's on top of their game to me right now is Chris Brown, R. Kelly, even though he's going through his thing, but I don't judge him for that. I mean, I'm judging him on his music because that's how I know him. I don't know him personally.
Okay.
You know, so that's who are kings to me. And Lil Jacquees, he's a king in his own right. You know, he's doing his thing. So you're supposed to think that way. When I came out, I said I was the best. Nobody can give me a mic and a light, and I tear anybody's tail up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on that stage, I'll do what I do. But really, there is no king of R&B because there's too many different variations of it.
So you kind of just touched on this, but at COSIGN Magazine, you know, one of our big mantras is, you know, who do you co-sign? So you talked about Chris Brown and Jacquees, but who are some young artists that you know, you co-sign or want to work with, or you just think that are, you know, out here and super talented outside of the ones you mentioned?
Bruno Mars, Amigos, Chris Brown, Jacquees, there's a lot of people. But they're the young gunners. You know what I'm saying? Like so they're the young gunners and they're doing their thing, and you know, I see them, you know, but it's not too many of the youngins that I really notice a lot, because the radio to me now is just really like sounds the same. No one is different. I think in our time, that's why we had so many people that was going platinum and all that. Well, not so many people. Very few people that was going platinum and double platinum, because they had their own style and everything. Now it's too many people out there doing the same thing. But it's their generation, so I don't knock it, you know, because when I came out, our parents was telling us we don't know nothing about no R&B, because they was on Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, Patti LaBelle, people like that, you know what I'm saying? So we do the same thing. It's a generational thing. Right. But those young gunners is doing their thing. I'm proud of them. I love them. And hopefully we'll be able to work.
Okay, so speaking of work, can we expect some new music from you on a solo tip? You know, y'all teased us with the first TGT album. Can we expect something more on that front? I know you're out on the road with Tyrese right now. You know,
right, yeah.
So
yeah, we definitely
should we be looking for a single, or what's going on in the pipeline for that?
Well, I'm thinking about putting out a single, but I'm not going to put it out if it's not going to be that thing. You know, one thing I don't want to do is tarnish my legacy. So
that's real.
For me, yeah. So for me, it's got to be, oh my God, it's got to be a banger. So I'm working on it now. My studio's being refurbished, if you will, at my house, and you know, once all that stuff is done, then I'll get back in the lab and, you know, just try to come up with something and create and just come up with something that's different. You know, that's why I admire Bruno Mars. He really got his lane, and he's you know, he's come up with a different sound, like disco, R&B, hip hop, 2019. You know what I mean? He's totally on his game. J. Cole, just a lot of people, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just waiting for all that to be finished at my house, and then I'm be in the lab 24/7, just trying to come up with something different. Because when I came out, me, Timbaland, Missy, Aaliyah, Static, and all the people that we came out with, we made a difference. We changed music. So I'm looking to do something like that again. I can't just come out just to be coming out. You know what I mean? That's too easy. People send me songs every day, and that's just too easy. I'm not looking for the same thing that's on the radio. I'm looking for something different sounds. Right.
So what's your relationship still with Missy and Timbaland now? Are y'all still in contact? You know, y'all still.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Me and Missy is more so in contact than me and Timbaland is. So, but I mean, we still got love for each other, and our schedules are crazy, and hopefully we'll be able to get in the studio and create that magic once again.
Yeah, that would be awesome. You would make, you know, little 80s babies and 90s babies across the world happy with that.
I know. I hope we can do it.
And so, you know, it's been some talk in the last couple of years about you dabbling in TV and, you know, and movies. Is there anything going on in that realm that we should look out for? Can you talk about it?
Yeah, well, you know, I love animation, and I'm doing TV plays and stuff like that. I'm just staying busy. You know what I mean? I got my hand in a little bit of everything. But right now, I'm working on a singing type, like American Idol type show, but like voice and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard right now to come out with something like that because everything is being done. So that's what I'm looking to do, is just to come up with something different and come out with that. And that's pretty much what I'm doing now. And just writing scripts. I'm also writing scripts and movies and stuff like that. So I'm staying busy.
Oh, that's super dope. So yeah, we look forward to that. Is there anything you want to just, you know, tell the fans? You know, we haven't heard from you in a while. Just any commentary or, you know, message you got for the fans?
Yeah, I just want to tell the fans thank you so much for the 22 years that y'all been supporting me. I love you to death, and love you to life. I mean, and hopefully you'll continue to support me. I'm working real hard in the studio. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm staying on track, staying focused, and I won't put out nothing unless it's something that I know that you guys will enjoy. And ladies, I love you. I'm single. I'm doing my thing and mingling and doing my thing. So I love y'all.
Oh, well, you know, that's going to have the internet viral right now. Ginuwine just announced that he's single and ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Oh, we got front page news there. I really appreciate you making time to talk to me tonight. And this is Lauren Mack checking in again with COSIGN Magazine and the legendary, you know, you a king of R&B in my eyes. So thank you, Ginuwine.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. God bless you, and I appreciate your time as well.
Okay, awesome. So how this will work is when this posts to the site, the audio will post to the site, and it'll probably just be a slideshow of video clips and that sort of thing, and then our editor will get it over to your management to take a look at.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me.
Okay, thank you so much. You know, enjoy your night. Thank you for making time.
Yes, Mike, again. Peace.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.